I didn't either.
I knew his face, but I didn't know his name.
But not from Subway.
All right, so look.
I'm finna go get me a foot long.
Look. All right.
And Subway is not open at 2 in the morning.
Stop.
All right, look.
Now, what Subway open at 2 in the morning?
That's what he said. I wanted to check it out.
Tell Subway, please.
11 o'clock is normally 10 at the latest that they close.
Right.
Look, we back on. Y'all heard that. All right, wait a minute. There is a recall on 86 tons of Boston Market frozen meals. It's in effect, and after complaints of complaints of glass and plastic. Do you eat frozen foods, Willie D?
Not anymore. I used to.
Did you eat Boston Market?
I don't eat preservatives and stuff like that. No, I mean I used to eat Boston Market, but I never ate. I didn't even know they had frozen food.
I didn't either.
I didn't know either, but apparently
I wouldn't eat that stuff. That stuff caused too much disease. You know, like when I think I can bust a good 70 or 80 on them, and when I drop, I need to make sure that I need to make sure bust a good 70 or 80 on them, and when I drop, I need to be able to say, man, I need people to say, man, he was just yesterday. I just talked to him yesterday. He was in so good spirit. We just ran a 5K. You know what I'm saying? I want to drop like that. I ain't trying to be 70, 80 years old, going in and out of the hospital for the last 20 years of my life and all that because of all this stuff that I stuck in, eating and stuff. I'm not going to do all of that.
Do you eat pork and beef?
I don't eat pork and beef.
I don't either. All right, let's move on. Y'all heard that. Robert Kraft allegedly solicited prostitution the day of the AFC Championship game.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
What? It's illegal.
Okay.
He should be held accountable.
It's a lot of things illegal only because they can't tax it. You know what I'm saying? Like
instead of make it.
Yeah, you remember, so now we drink alcohol, right? Alcohol you can drink because it's legal, but at one point it was illegal.
Yeah, right.
Now, how absurd is that to people who know that alcohol is a legal thing now? So I think that when it comes to prostitution, you have a buyer and a seller. And if a person wants to freely, I'm not talking about a person being held against their will.
Right.
I'm not talking about sex trafficking and all of that stuff. Okay. And I know that's a gray area right there. I understand that. But I'm talking about a buyer and a seller by choice. Both are by choice. I don't see anything wrong with that. And because it happens every day anyway. Some people just don't do it on the corner. Some people don't do it at parlors, at spas and stuff like that. Some people do it just by meeting somebody out or whatever, and then, hey, you talk to them on the phone. So, so what's going on? Oh, they just turned my lights off.
Is that prostitution?
Well, how much does it cost? $1,789.
What kind of lights you got?
Okay, all right. So, maybe we can hook up later on tonight, and I can get that to you. Yeah, okay.
That
you know what I'm saying, man?
Right.
Same thing as buying.
Still doesn't make it right. And my thing is, with all
I think
this
if you're
money,
gonna sell it, you need to get a license for it.
That's what what do you call those people? What do you call those people? That
drugs should also be legalized.
What?
Drugs should be legalized.
What
and
kind of drugs?
You got a buyer and you got a seller. You got somebody that wants to freely buy the drugs, somebody that freely wants to sell the drugs. It should be legal. Look, let me tell you something. All of this dangerous stuff that go on is because of it's because these things are illegal, not because they're legal. You know what I'm saying? It's because the illegalization of it. That's where the criminal element comes in at, and people start taking chances, and people start destroying lives, and you have the shootouts and all of this kind of stuff is going on. If drugs were legal, you wouldn't even. I don't even think that you would have the demand that you have right now for it. And you definitely wouldn't have the criminal element. You wouldn't have that.
Legal.
Yeah, like
you have people who
how many times have you seen somebody? How many times have you seen somebody go inside? How many times have you seen a pharmacist get killed? How many times have you seen people that work at big pharmaceutical companies? All those people, the thousands of people that work in these big old factories and stuff. How many of them get killed? They don't get killed. If they get killed, they ain't behind no drugs. You know, they might get killed in a domestic dispute or something like that, but they're not getting killed behind drugs. But the street people, it's always the lower level people, the people on the streets or whatever that get it the worst.
You have people who are overdosing. You have people who are.
Well, you got that element, and that's why I say it should be legalized. Another reason why it should be legalized, because if you're gonna arrest the street criminal, you need to go into Walmart and arrest the people at Walmarts and the pharmacies, at the CVS's and the Walgreens. You need to get all of them, because it's more people die on prescription overdoses than illicit drugs.
I can't argue with you on that. Look, Willie D is in the building, and he is doing Y'all Heard That with us. And with Y'all Heard That, it's our Hot Topic segment. But we need to know more about Willie D. What does Willie D have going on where our followers, our listeners can jump on your movement? What you got?
Just follow me at Willie D Live. I'm on Willie D Live at all platforms. On Facebook, I'm Willie D Official.
Tell us one thing.
But I
Give
do
us one thing.
Just one.
Okay, so I started a luxury rental, a luxury car rental business.
Very
there you go.
cool.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
So, see, me, you go back to, like, when me, let's see, when we was out on Antoine at the club.
What he was doing at the club?
We was just partying. Me and Willie D go back like car seats.
I want to know what you was doing.
I'm just trying to say, man, I need a discount on a luxury vehicle.
Hey, how
You went all around the bush for that?
You got to. You got to take them back where you started with the brother.
Yeah. Break down the senses,
You're right.
$100.
Tell us about this luxury company real quick. How can?
I mean, it's easy. We located. We're in the Galleria right next to the Saks Fifth Avenue. We excellent service. We got Bentleys, BMWs, 640i's.
What made you want to do that?
Mercedes-Benz, all that kind of
You
stuff.
got tired of driving them?
No, actually, what made me do it is that I saw a financial opportunity.
Yeah.
Wow.
One of my buddies that live in Vegas was doing it in Vegas, and he was doing like American cars, and I was like, well, I would, if I do it, I'm gonna go the luxury line. So I did the luxury line thing. So that's what made me get into it. I saw the opportunity. I saw the business opportunity.
So you had to go get a license for that also?
No, I didn't need a license.
Okay.
Do you take a lot of opportunities like that? Like if you see that there's an investment that can potentially grow.
Yeah.
Do you find
Yeah,
yourself dealing more?
I like
businesses?
to invest in stuff that I feel like is first and foremost, it's got to be able to make money first and foremost.
Mm-hmm.
But secondly, it's got to be something that I feel like that can serve a purpose. Like it's got to be something purposeful. Like I got to feel like, okay, if I do this, because it has to make me want to get up and do it.
Yeah.
And it has to keep my interest.
Mm-hmm.
So service keeps my interest when I feel like I'm helping people.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not for free. Some people think when they start thinking, oh, you like service? Hey, come over here and do this. No, I ain't got nothing. I do from time to time speaking engagements and stuff like that. And I do a fair amount of charity. But most of my time is spent getting my money. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious about my money.
Yeah.
Because my kids need this money, and their kids need this money. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm serious about that money. But what I will not do is I'm not going to sell my soul to get to the money. And there's some people that'll sell their souls to get to the money. I'm not going to do that. That's why I like to create my own lane in my own business as well. You can't fire me, so if you don't like what I'm saying right now, okay, what you going to do?
Right.
Has Willie D ever had a 9-to-5?
Yeah, I did. Then I had a 9 to 5, a 9 to 9, a 9 to 11. Let me tell you, this is what people need to understand about getting to the level that I've gotten to, is that it's not an overnight situation. Most people take 20 years to become a millionaire. It takes most millionaires 20 years. 20 years. And you think you're just going to run out on the block and flip a few things or whatever, and you're going to be a millionaire overnight. That it's possible to become a millionaire within a few months or a year, whatever. Depends on how your risk is. But with those type of risks, come like very, very grave consequences.
Right.
So, you know, it's a safer bet to play long ball and set yourself up to where you can have longevity, where you don't have to. You got the regular thing where you have to always watch your back, because like I said, we live in a criminalized society. But when you playing that game, there's certain kind of games out there that you can play. There are no rules, and that's very, very dangerous, and you put your family at risk. You put not only yourself at risk, but you put your family at risk, and all these people that you claim to love, everybody is at risk, because when the killers come, they're not going to say, "Oh, wait a minute, man, can you move over so I can shoot your husband?" They're not going to say that. They're going to shoot you. They're going to shoot him.
Yeah.
They're going to shoot everybody. So I don't like playing games where there's no rules. So and there's no rules in that type of game.